20 questions for every Bigfoot researcher, enthusiast, hobbyist, or like me, I just want to see one. Now how this is going to work is that I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and then we're going to take a little break. You know, I might play some music or some video around the woods or something like that. And then you can answer the questions. You can leave it in my comments down below, or you can email me at my email address right here. And I'm going to answer the questions too as we go along. I'm going to do 5. We're going to take a break. You can pause the video if you want and answer the questions, and then we'll go to the next 5 and the next 5 and the next 5. So that's the way it's going to work. So let's get into it. I'm Joe Pass, the Squatchin Cowboy, and this is my no BS search for Bigfoot. Okay, here's the first 5 questions, and I need to put on my glasses to read these because my wife typed these up and printed them out, and it's really small and I can't see it. So here's the first 5 questions. Now remember, I'm going to pause it after the first 5 questions and then give you time to answer in the comment section down below, or you can stop the video and you can also answer me at my email address right here. What first sparked your interest in researching Bigfoot? What first sparked your interest in doing Bigfoot research? Well, that's kind of easy for me, and I'm sure that 90% of people are going to say the same thing as the Patterson-Gimlin film. But I didn't see it when it came out in 1967. I think it was like 1973 or 74 when I saw it. So I was like 13 or 14. And that sparked me a little bit. And then I think it was like 1975 or 76. I can't remember when it was, but The Legend of Boggy Creek came out. And that really got me interested in Bigfoot, believing in Bigfoot. But I got into doing other things and just didn't do nothing about, you know. Every now and then I'd watch a Bigfoot story on TV, you know, with what was the show with Leonard Nimoy on it. Okay, number 2. What is the strongest piece of evidence you have personally encountered? Well, for me, it would be the tracks I found, or the 16-inch track I found down on the Sabine River bottoms. The tracks that my wife had found down by Fairfield Lake in Fairfield, Texas. I think it was like 5 tracks she found, and then I found a trackway, probably about 8 or 10 tracks. I can't remember. Down to Angelina National Forest. And if you want to see those tracks, go back and look at my videos. They're all labeled like the Sabine River track, Fairfield tracks. I found a juvenile track, I believe, up in Oklahoma. So that's the evidence I have. And I've heard some stuff like when I was in Alabama at Flat Rock Booger's place, that howl that night that my wife woke me up to hear. And Pat Harrison was there and Joe Parker was there, and we all heard it. It changed my life and April's life, because April was kind of on the fence, but after that night, she's a full-time believer now. Number 3, have you ever had an experience that convinced you that Bigfoot is real? Have you ever had an experience that convinced you that Bigfoot is real? Yes. Like I said, the time down at Flat Rock Booger's place down in Alabama, that convinced me Bigfoot was real, plus the tracks that I found. So, number 4, what common misconceptions do people have about Bigfoot research? I think most people think that we go out every day and go squatching, and every time we go out we find evidence of Bigfoot somewhere. That's a big misconception, because I think 98% of the time that I go out, I don't find anything. And it doesn't bother me that I don't find anything, because I am having so much fun doing this. And if you're not having fun doing this, you might as well go build model planes or something. All right, let's get on with it. Number 5, how do you distinguish credible eyewitness reports from unreliable ones? Well, anything that looks too good to be true is probably true. Like 99% or 100% of the AI videos. If you're falling for these AI videos where you see a man carrying a baby Bigfoot, or he's got a Bigfoot grown up into his shed at night, and he's part of the family, or the wife is pregnant by a Bigfoot, those are uncredible witnesses. Don't believe those. There's only a handful of us left, people. Only a handful of us left that are credible. You need to be watching those and put down watching that AI crap. Okay, that's the first 5. So we're going to take a little break right now. We're going to play some music maybe and show you some around the woods a little bit. And I'm going to post the first 5 questions up on here so you can read them. Like I said, you can pause the video if you want, answer down below if you want, or you can email me at my email address right here. Okay, we're going to take a break. Okay, did you answer them all? I sure hope so, because I want to know how you think. These are all just my opinions, and you don't have to believe in my opinions, but that's what I think, and I want to hear what you think. Okay, number 6, what physical evidence do you consider most compelling? Tracks, hair, audio, DNA, or something else? I like putting on the something else there. If you have something else, I definitely want to know about it. If you don't answer any more questions than that, if you have something more compelling than DNA and tracks and audio, I want to know about it. Me is tracks and audio, because I've never seen a Bigfoot, but I believe I've been really close several times. I think I've heard of Bigfoot, and I'm darn sure that I have found Bigfoot tracks, because the tracks I found are places that a hoaxer is not going to put tracks. A hoaxer is going to put tracks in a well-populated area where somebody can find them and make a big deal about it. Where I found these tracks and where I've heard that stuff, it's no hoaxers doing that stuff. So I want to hear your answer to those, especially if it's something else. Why do you think there's never been a confirmed body or specimen? I want to know what makes them think there hasn't been a body recovered. Now, I'm not saying the government is covering it up, but maybe there's been bodies out there and people have just taken them and hidden them and not told anybody, you know, like the Smithsonian Institute. I don't know, maybe, could be, but I think that most Bigfoot bury their dead. And I've been out in the woods before, way out in the woods before, and I've found mounds out there that's been like 8 foot long. Mounds of dirt. It's all on video too. If you don't believe me, go back and look at my videos, because I've videoed everything that I have found. Everything that I have found is on videos. I've got like over 800 videos. So binge watch my videos and watch them all. That's why I think that they've buried their dead. What geographic areas have the highest concentration of credible sightings and why? Well, it'd probably have to be the northwest coast, you know, Northern California, Washington, Oregon, British Columbia, Vancouver Island, stuff like that. And why? Is because there's so much land up there that I think that that's where they go to get away from people. There's places out there I don't think too many people have been. So I don't think the Bigfoot up there, up in the northwest or northeast, I don't think Texas are as big as those Bigfoots up there, because down here, like right now, I'm sweating my tail off right now because it's 92 degrees out here. And I think Bigfoots need to be bigger up there because they climb up the mountains. I think they need to be hairier because of the cold weather. They don't have the cold weather down here. I think the color of Bigfoot down here are light brown and probably 6, 7, maybe 8 feet tall down here. And I don't think they're built muscular like the ones up north are. That's just my opinion. So don't send me any hate mail. What behaviors do eyewitnesses most commonly report? I would say crossing the highway, crossing a hiking trail, rocks thrown at them, screams. Anything else? If you think of anything else, leave a comment down below or leave me an email. How has technology, trail cameras, drones, thermal imaging, AI, changed Bigfoot research? Well, first off, I hate AI because it's making it harder and harder on the small group of people like myself that really actually go put boots on the ground and look for Bigfoot. These AI junkies don't know what they're doing. They probably think it's funny. They probably don't even believe in Sasquatch. And as far as thermal trail cams go, I know people tell me all the time, you're never going to catch a Bigfoot on trail cam. But I think, in my opinion, that one of these days, a Bigfoot is going to slip up and walk right past my trail cam, and I want to be ready for it. That's why I set up my Bigfoot trap and stuff. If you don't know what my Bigfoot trap is, go back a few weeks and look at my videos back then, and you'll find out what my Bigfoot trap is. As far as drones, I use drones more for like mapping out and seeing if there's like a pond over here, or a lake over here, or a creek over here. That's what I use drones for, and it really helps me a lot to make a decision of where I'm going to go. Okay, that's number 10. So we're going to take another short break, hear some music, and look at some trees and stuff, look around. And I'll post the questions up somewhere in here. You can pause the video and answer the questions down below, or like I said, email me at right here. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. check, check, check. All right. Did you get the first 10 answered? I can't wait to read these answers. All right, number 11. Have you ever had a close encounter that you can't explain? Yes. Up in Hugo, Oklahoma, I was walking through the woods and I came to this open patch of ground and the weeds were probably about waist deep. And all of a sudden, I don't know if it was fear or what, but something told me not to walk across that open pasture. Wasn't very big, maybe an acre or so, but something was telling me not to go out across there. I mean, I was nervous. My belly started feeling nauseated, but several times I've had that feeling, so I guess you can call that. All right, number 12. What is the biggest mistake new Bigfoot investigators make? In my opinion, I think the biggest mistake they make is wearing camo out in the woods. I've said this since I first started doing this 7 years ago. When you walk into the woods and you're wearing all this kind of camo, and a Bigfoot sees a guy wearing camo, he's automatically going to think that you're a hunter. And what do hunters usually have? Guns. So I think if a Bigfoot would see somebody camo out in the woods, they would think it's a hunter and they would just get out of the territory. That's why I dress like this, go out there, like I'm bird watching. I don't be quiet, I make noise. I want a Bigfoot to know that there's something in his woods and he wants to go check it out. I want him to come up there, because I think Bigfoots are curious. I think they want to come up there and see, hey, what's that dude doing? What does he think he's doing in my woods? So wearing camo, I think, is the biggest mistake. How do you respond to skeptics who say Bigfoot is just folklore or a mistaken identity? I tell them, just go out in the woods with me several times. Like I say, I've never seen one, but I try to teach everybody. I don't really teach everybody, but I try to tell everybody what I do, what to listen for. Like this cicada up here that's making all that noise. Right in my video, he's making noise. Sorry about that, but I think he wants to be on camera too. But you gotta learn how to listen. Thank you. You gotta learn how to listen when you're in the woods. When I first started doing this, I had no clue what I was doing. And I never heard that twig break over there or that little sound over there. Now I do hear that stuff. I don't know, pretty much all of them have been wore out with people talking about them. All the real ones anyway. I mean, there's still people talking about the fake AI ones are the hoaxers that put on a costume and walk across the woods at 100 yards away and try to videotape it with a flip phone. I can't think of none right off my head. If you could think of some, like I say, tell me. I want to know about it. You can email me or you can leave a comment down below, whichever. Do you think Bigfoot is an undiscovered primate a relic hominoid, or something else. I think it's a flesh and blood creature, ape-like creature that is more human than ape. But I still can't explain how I could find 8 to 10 tracks in a row, and all of a sudden the tracks just stop. I can't figure that out. That just blows my mind. So is it something else? I don't believe they go through portals. I don't know. All right. That was, here's 20. Have Native Americans or indigenous stories influenced your understanding of Bigfoot? If so, how? Yes. What do they call them? Hieroglyphics, I think. Drawings on the walls and stuff. Like Scott Violet from Squatch America used to do. Rest in peace, Scott. I think that's amazing stuff. They have drawn pictures of a Bigfoot up on rocks, thousands of years ago. I think that's pretty. So that's pretty much influenced me too. What patterns have you noticed in sightings regarding the time of day, weather, or season? What patterns have you noticed in sightings regarding time of day, weather, or season? Well, I think they're more active in the wintertime. Being covered with hair all the time, you got to get pretty hot. So I think that they just move as little as possible in the summertime. Wintertime, they're more active, I think. And in the summertime, I think they're more active at night because of the cooler temperatures. What's your answer to that one? What evidence, this is a good one. What evidence would change your mind and convince you that Bigfoot does not exist? Well, if they had evidence, how do you have evidence of something that does not exist? I'm not saying Bigfoot doesn't exist. I believe in Bigfoot, but this question doesn't make any sense. There's no way you can prove it doesn't exist, in my opinion. If you had unlimited funding for one research project, what would you do? I would probably go to north of Nordic Canada, which I watched Mountain Beast Mysteries, Justin go up there, and that place is just simply beautiful. Lots of wood structures, which I'm not a big fan of the wood structure thing, but it's very interesting up there, and I go up there and meet Justin. All right, the big number 20. What do you hope Bigfoot's research will accomplish in the next 10 years? Well, I hope it don't take 10 years to really prove to everybody that they exist. I really think we're pretty close in finding real proof that, like a body or something, where people can do DNA tests. But there's going to be naysayers out there that's going to say it's not real, no matter what. But for me, I already believe it exists, and I hope it don't take 10 more years for them to be putting in historical books and stuff like that. That was number 20. I'll post the questions up right here, and I'll be right back. Well, how'd you do? Did you answer all 20 of them? Either down below or email me with your answers. There's no right or wrong answers. It's just your opinions and my opinion. That's all it is. I just wanted to say that because of the heat right now, I'm probably going to lay off of the Squatchin until it starts getting a little bit cooler. The last couple of videos I did about the Boykin Springs Bigfoot, which you really need to go back and watch. I wasn't for sure I was going to make it out there. It was so hot. My wife had to come drive down to the woods in the truck to get me because I couldn't get out because I was breathing so hard and my chest was hurting. So I'm going to take a little break. Unless something really important pops up, I'll come back and do another research thing. So God bless you, God bless your family, and God bless the United States. Until next time, good day.